Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be dropping the fuel tank out of the celica because I need to see if there's any trash inside the tank, and also the pickup and the filter that's built inside the tank. I need to see if it's still even there after all these years. So I'm going to be dropping it out of there. And then also I'm going to be running a new fuel line from the front to the back. It's going to switch over to the driver's side because the 22R, it ran up on the passenger side, so I'm going to switch that over. I was originally going to just kind of feed the line over to the intake side, but I got to do all that anyway, so I might as well just run the line on the proper side and keep it away from the turbo and the exhaust. I also bought some push lock fittings and a push lock hose. I got the filter, a mount for the filter, and my car already has 255 Walbro fill pump on it. I would like to change the mount that's currently on it. Walbro comes with kind of a generic mount style. I don't even know what's on there right now, honestly, because I put it on so long ago. I'm going to add a pre-filter before the fuel pump. There's already one on there, like a generic clear one, so I can see what's coming through the lines. And we'll see how it goes. I'm really close to getting the car to run. It only takes a few wires to get a 7M to start, and once I get it started, then I'll work on all the vitals and stuff that go along with that, the water, oil pressure, and all that stuff. And we'll see how that goes as far as integrating that into my car. I could also run aftermarket gauges and just skip the integration process and just run those gauges straight. It's another option, but we'll see, when I get to that point, what I do. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go. All right, guys, here's a box of the stuff I got. I got this hose here. It is a 3/8. It's gonna go on this dash 6 fittings push lock. It's a Parker hose, push lock hose. Also, here is a tool that I can push the hose onto the push lock. This is supposed to make it a lot easier, so I figured I'd just get it. Why not? That's the tool there. Then I have a inline filter here that I could mount on the frame. I got a bracket to put around the filter. I'm gonna get something similar to this for the Walbro fill pump, because like I said, I don't really have any good clamps on it right now. I put it on a long time ago. The filter came with a bunch of different fittings. Obviously I'm gonna need the dash 6 fittings to put on it, and this is supposed to fit on the Walbro, so I can actually add the AN fittings on there. I got a couple different kinds, curves, straight ones. All right, and then in here is little clamps to clamp the hoses together as they run down the car. So let's see how it goes. All right, before we get started, we'll go ahead and get these gloves on. I've been having trouble finding good gloves because people apparently are driving around with mechanics gloves for no reason. So the only gloves I could find was like medical style gloves, and I figured since we're working on the ass of the car, it's appropriate. All right, guys, here we are under the car. Here's the original fuel tank. We'll go here to the back. The only thing holding this tank up are these two straps. And man, my car's been sitting here for a while. Look at this. I hope no spiders come jumping out of here, because I hate spiders. You could take a look at my previous quick fix. This is the 83, so it came with an external fuel pump mounted right here. If you have an older Supra, you're aware of what that fuel pump looks like. It has like the pulsation dampeners or whatever on it, or regulators. When that thing went out, I just replaced it with another inline pump. Just so happened to be this Walbro pump. I just kind of quickly changed it, threw on a filter. You guys can see this, you know, this filter's pretty crappy looking here. This fuel's been sitting here for a while. Looks like there's definitely some water in there. So I definitely want to drain this tank. And this pump, if it's still good, I'm going to use it. Put a different strap on it or something like that. Put a different clamp on it. Clean up this wiring. And of course the hose is not going to go that way anymore. It's going to run up this way to the engine. So let's go ahead and we got some things to unplug first, and we'll get to that. While I'm down here, before I go back up top and see what's plugged in, I'm gonna go ahead and get this loose and get some of this fuel out of here. Catch pan under here. Off that there. I wish it would leak a little more without pulling this off. That fuel looks nice and green. Oh. Whew. It's a little messier than I'd like it to be. As usual, there's more in there than I thought was in there. All right, guys, so while the tank is finishing dripping, I'm gonna get in the back of the car and open up this little door back here and unplug anything I need to unplug from the top. All right, so in your car, you got this little door here. Go ahead and open this up. All right. You could go ahead and unplug this little harness right here. When you drop it, be careful if there's anything else you need to unplug. But right here, just push that. Come right out like that. And when you lower the tank down, you'll, you got the sending unit in here, you got the, give you the fuel level, and then you have the two wires here that are for the actual fuel pump that run down to the external. I figure while I'm here, I'll give you a quick tip or something I used in the past. When this pump originally went bad, I discovered that in the feed line of this car has a tiny little cone filter from factory, whatever, and that little filter over time got clogged and it was stopping the flow of fuel. So I ended up, to get home, I reversed the wires and made the pump flow the opposite direction, and it pushed the dirt out of the cone back into the tank. And when I put them back, I was able to get the car home. So anyone that's never took this down before, at least in the 83, I know on my car it has a tiny little cone filter and it can clog up, and you would think that your fuel pump is bad when really it's the fuel and the sediments that are in the fuel. Hope that helps somebody. All right, so back underneath, the tank is done dripping. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the plug back on the tank. There's that nasty rag I used. You can see that nice fuel coming out of there. Oh, that stuff's great. I'm sure the 7M probably would have started up and ran with that, but of course, after cleaning up everything, I don't want to run that nasty stuff through the engine. So here we go. All right, so let's put this plug back. If you guys can imagine, these gloves are good for examinations, but not fuel. I used to get real dirty when I was younger, man. I'd have the dirt, grease all up in my nails, and I hit a point when I got older and I was like, man, I'm tired of cleaning my damn hands for no reason. And I started wearing gloves. I used to not care at all, let me tell you. Let's see what size these straps are. That's 17 is what I was guessing, and I was correct. So normally I would use my air tools, but for the ladies and gentlemen following me that do not have air tools, this one is for you. I ain't too good. Ain't nothing wrong with busting little knuckles sometimes. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you guys, if a spider jumps out at me, I'm gone. All right, so it's down pretty low. You can see a little better. So you're gonna have all these lines still connected at the top. I'm not sure how low it's gonna let me bring it, but since I'm gonna be replacing most of this stuff, we'll find out. There's one of the straps. There's the other one. Whew, I'm looking for spiders. Anyway. Alright, so here on the tank, I need to go ahead and get those fuel lines loose. Get under here. Guess I'll take the lines loose from this point here. These are the daintiest little clamps I've ever seen here. That makes it easy to tell what's the high pressure and low pressure though. These lines, I got mold on them. Something. Sorry guys, I got you guys strapped onto the tank there, as you can tell. Alright, I got those off, so now I just need to get the high pressure. Like I said, I put this high pressure side on a long time ago, and as you can see, I just used, you know, just a regular fuel line from AutoZone and some clamps, and this is the low pressure side of it, of course, because it's just sucking from the pump. But you know, if you guys have your original pump go out, this is pretty simple to just throw an aftermarket one in there and go ahead and run your own hose. All right, I got that off. Out of the way. Get the damn thing back under here. All right, so back up on the filter here. I showed you guys earlier, like it had water in it. The fuel came out, but it still has that water right there. That would definitely make your engine run funny. All right, so that is how you get the tank down off the car. Remove the electrical from the top, loosen the straps. Once you get the straps off, of course, make sure you drain the tank. Then you got 3 hoses you got to take off, and I'm not sure again with the fill. Check the fill, make sure that's not bolted in. Looks like it just slips in, but that's it. The fuel tank is very easy to get off. And take a picture of the stuff, so if you need to remember something down here, you got it. All right guys, so that's the first part of the video. I got other things to do, you know, I'm a daddy, so I'm gonna get back to this again, and then we'll be running the fuel lines and stuff up to the front, and figuring out how I'm gonna be connecting all this stuff back here, clean up this tank and stuff like that a little bit, and I'll probably open up the tank and show you guys inside the tank. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. I'll be showing you guys inside the tank, how everything looks inside of there. I'm curious myself, but yeah, I'll probably just be stitching the videos together. So I'm trying my best to keep the videos going. I know sometimes I have a good pause in between, so even if I gotta do section at a time, whatever, I'll do whatever I can to make it work. I need to get this done, and I would like to continue to bring you guys the content for the people that are following. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the likes and everything. Thank you.